Hi, my name is Joshua with Extar. Today I'll be demonstrating how to clean the Extar EP9 or any other EP series firearm. Cleaning these firearms is relatively simple, should be a quick process, and as most of our customers already know, they do not require any lubrication, so it's a pretty easy job. To do it, that you're going to need is something to clean your barrel and chamber with. You can use a cleaning rod or a bore snake. You will also need something to clean your bolts, firing pin channel with, either pipe cleaner, these coarse pipe cleaners, or a small straw brush. You'll want another brush to clean with. Then cleaning supplies, we're going to be using this gun scrubber because it comes in a nice pressurized can, or you can use whatever other kind of cleaning solution you might be familiar with. Alrighty, so to begin, make sure there's no ammunition in your area, no loaded magazines, your firearm is clear and empty like this one. To disassemble your EP9, you have a single takedown pin. You can push down, slide out, it's captive, so on the other end it won't come out all the way. Once that's pulled out, you can simply push forward with your thumb to remove the upper from the lower. Our lower really doesn't require much cleaning. You're not going to have many problems with it. If you want to, just because you start noticing some debris filled up, you totally can. For the purposes of this video though, that's not an essential part of the cleaning process. That's all going to be in your upper. The bolt here is our heart of the firearm, so that's going to be a key thing to clean. And then the inside of your upper and barrel. So you do not need to remove the charging handle to clean your upper. You can if you think it makes it more easy. To do that, the charging handle slides to the rear, then it can be pulled out, but that's not necessary. So what I'm going to do is spray some of this gun scrubber on the interior walls of the upper here. Clean a bit with my brush, making sure to clean the LRBHO wire, cleaning the sides that are going to get some of that shooting debris. I use the smaller end of my brush in order to get in and scrub along the rails where the charging handle goes. Then I'll spray a little bit on the outside of my barrel here and scrub. That's kind of just, outside the breech. I'm just kind of cleaning this area where the bolt face meets. Then I'm going to be using a bore snake for this video. So I'm going to spray some of my gun scrubber down the barrel, drop through my bore snake, and then run it through. So a couple ways of doing this. You could also use just a traditional, cleaning rod. The bore snake's more of a quick clean, but all we're really doing here is making sure that our chamber and barrel is all clean. The rifling grooves are nice and smooth with no debris left over. All right, run that through quite a few times. Now I will go in with a rag to clean that inside channel, wipe the breech face, and just make sure that the area is clean and dry. So that was about all that was needed, was that scrubbing there, cleaning to the barrel and chamber, wiping it dry. Area is quite clean now. Set that aside. Moving on to the bolt, we have a couple of retainer pins. This one for the extractor, that the head is at the top of the bolt, and then we have another one on the side for the firing pin. We remove the extractor retainer by pulling up. Our extractor will come out. We can set that aside. And then I like to use the extractor pin and push in on the opposite end of the firing pin retainer to push it out, and our firing pin will drop out the bottom. To clean your firing pin and extractor, I just use a little bit of my cleaning solution, scrub them off with a brush, making sure they're nice and clean. Then for the bolt, what's key is we really want to have this inside channel cleaned. That's why I like something with this straw nozzle, so I can spray down in the bolt, and then I'll use our straw brush, but you could also use pipe cleaners to push through into that firing pin channel and just make sure we're scrubbing away. So in case some kind of debris got in there that might inhibit the movement of the firing pin, we're just cleaning that out. I'll finish off with a little solution on the outside, use my brush. I'll use the smaller end to clean the extractor channel, the underside of the bolt, clean in where the ejector goes. Just kind of making sure. And then also spray a little on the bolt face, really scrub that with the brush, as that area gets a lot of dirt buildup. Wipe everything dry. Then you will insert the firing pin. You want to push it down with one finger and then put in the retainer pin. The firing pin needs to be pushed forward as this retainer is put in. Shouldn't fall out or anything if it's installed correctly. Some people may install the retainer ahead of the firing pin head and then it would fall out. So if that's happening to you, just pushing it in, holding it in with the finger, installing that way. Extractor, before you replace it, just making sure that the spring, there's still some form there, it's not all flattened. If it is, then that'd be time to replace your spring. But this one's good. Since we have that spring pressure there, we just want to push in with one finger while we put our retainer pin in with the other. Now our bolt's done, and just no lubrication, everything's dry. Put that into my upper, reconnect the upper and lower, and confirm function. So that's about it. That's everything for cleaning your EP9. If you have any malfunctions or troubles with the firearm, cleaning is our recommended, first step of troubleshooting to make sure that nothing's in the way, causing things not to be functioning normally. Cleaning, these firearms don't require a lot of cleaning, but I would say 500 round, every 500 rounds to maybe 1,000, or just when it's necessary. If you have any questions, please feel free to always reach out to us at support@extarusa.com. Thank you.